Hello everyone! So, we know the update has been released more than a week ago. That's no surprise to anyone. And a lot of buffs happened, and a lot of nerfs happened. So today we're just gonna be showing the biggest buff of this update, which is the infamous 1127. Now, I'm just gonna be showing y'all 3 specific teams. One of them's kinda bad, but whatever. And one of them works on dark mode best and is the best strat. And this one right there. So back then, how you would beat 1127 really easily was with the pumpkin strat. Because Raspberry back then used to target Pompon, and now they made this change with Raspberry, where they didn't change anything about her stats, they just changed her AI. Now, how they changed her AI is that they changed her from monster AI to basically a cookie AI. Now, the difference between a monster AI and a cookie AI is that a monster AI targets anything, even a minion. If the minion is the strongest one, it will target the minion instead of the cookie. But now that they changed it into a cookie AI, the cookie AI, whatever, if the minion is the strongest one, the cookie will completely ignore the minion. Now, the best examples are going to be Sorbet, Black Raisin, and Sea Fairy, or anyone for that matter. They all just ignore minions. Now, I have this team right there, which basically consists of double healers to survive, and Raspberry because of her attack reduction. I hope nobody remembers the video where I hate on Raspberry. And this dude. Or you can use any cookie who has high damage resist and has the highest power, because Raspberry's Reprise targets the cookie with the highest power. So yeah, I'm just gonna be showing you how this strat works. Now you can use the triple combo of Raspberry Fig and Eclair just to make Raspberry really weak and her one shot really just insignificant at all. And yeah, this strat cannot work on dark mode because Raspberry does so much damage. She does so much. I have done some testing and this strat really does not work. Oh great. And yeah, that's basically it about this strat. Nothing that interesting or nothing that shocking, in fact. You just tank Raspberry, and that's basically all. So I'm just here to Reprise. Almost killed it, but not enough. We already just healed back to full health. And you basically just tank with double tanks. Now, Pure Vanilla, Parfait, Con, Raspberry can all work against 1127. You can beat this without any legendary or any ancient, in fact. And why would you even use a legendary on 1127? That's stupid. So yeah, this, as you can see, this strat really just works. It cannot work on dark mode. Trust me, it cannot work on dark mode. And the second team that I'm going to be showing to y'all works best at 1127, especially on dark mode. It works on dark mode, but it is really hard to perform because we call this strat the Sorbet strat or the assassin dodge strat. You basically just bring an assassin or Squib, because Squib can dodge, and you basically make them your highest power cookie or attack cookie, because the Reprise just targets the highest attack cookie, and since you got an assassin, they can basically just dodge the one shot. Now I wouldn't recommend squidding because their timing is a little bit weird, and so for Vamp, unless you just hit the ability way too early, then sure, go Vamp. But yeah, we're just going with this. Triple healer, Strawberry Grape. You always just need Strawberry Grape on everything. It's crazy how Strawberry Grape is now stronger than Holly. But yeah, here goes this strat. Now it works best on dark mode, but it is really hard on dark mode because it is almost frame perfect, which sucks. And the way you would do this is not doing 1.5 speed and auto as I'm doing, but I'm doing these two because I'm lazy, and I'm not doing this strat on dark mode because I do not want to inflict pain on myself, and I do not want to suffer for another half an hour. Hope you understand me. But yeah, very simple strat, and the best one if you want to completely be done with this level. And I'm just gonna be showing to you, well, never mind, he used his ability. Just gonna be waiting till the recycle happens and showing to you all the extremely good dodge. And as you can see, we only took 4,000 damage from that ability. Now you really need to have some crazy timings. And how can you know that Raspberry is either doing reprise or slash attack? And it's really easy to tell, because there are some sound cues which make a really big difference. Now how does slash attack work is that she attacks the 3 front cookies. And her reprise, we already know what it does. And that's basically it. I really do not have a lot to talk about this in this video. Apart from just showing the strats, because I already showed how Raspberry works. Now the third team is kind of the worst one, and I wouldn't recommend you using it for an 1127. But it's basically your guild team. And you basically just YOLO the level. You basically just kill Raspberry as soon as possible. And yeah, it's a strat I totally made up. And that's basically it. It's a very simple concept. Now, I wouldn't recommend you using it at all on story, in fact. But yeah. What are my opinions about this change? I really like it. I really enjoy this change. And I really enjoy this space for skill. And actually having a hard level every once in a while. Especially since World 11 is known for being the hardest stage and hardest world in difficulty, in fact. And yeah, and especially because they really made all the other worlds really easy, like World 8 or something. Good times when World 8 used to be hard. And that's basically it. That's basically it for this strat. It really can work, but I really do not recommend you using it. I only recommend you using it on guild. And yeah, that's basically it. One of my opinions about this change is that I just really like it overall. And I'm really hyped to see the amount of people who are already complaining about 1127. Because ever since the update came out, people have just been begging for the 1127 nerf. And it honestly made me laugh. Anyways, that's about it. Just wanted to talk about it. See ya.